JEM is my name, no one else is the same. JEM is my name. JEM.
So our first story is feels a bit rushed, but it is a cute idea. I like the major beats they hit. I like the premise. I like where it goes. Feels a bit rushed. Probably just a matter of only had so many pages. But the main concept is Blaze's alternate band, the Lunas, who we learned about in the Misfits arc. When does it say this takes place? Before the events of JEM Infinite. So they're having a little house party with a karaoke contest, and they decide to invite both the Holograms and the Misfits. Good idea. They get along really well. So they show up, and while the hosts of the party do have a strict rule set, that no one cares. Particularly not the Misfits, and the Holograms aren't paying attention. So basically this whole issue is just the Misfits and the Holograms fighting over the mic. Clash is up there doing her own unique rendition of one of the Misfits songs. Pizzazz kicks her to the side and starts singing it, and everyone's like, wait, she's doing a karaoke contest with her own song. And then Aja gets up there and starts singing the same song. And then the Misfits start singing one of the Holograms song, and they're like, we need to do something. So Aja and Shayna go into the kitchen and make a plate of bagels to lure Roxy off the stage, which works and is hilarious, but it doesn't really amount to anything. And so they get JEM, and she calls Pizzazz up there to do a duel, and they're singing at each other, and then the hosts announce the winner, which is Clash, because she's the only one who followed the rules and spirit of karaoke. And the rules stipulate that we can have an all-star jam session, but Clash decides to pick everyone else at the party who didn't get to sing yet. Aww. And that's nice. One thing I really admire about the way this one is drawn is all of the party guests are drawn in... we're kind of doing the Persona thing, where the unimportant characters are mere silhouettes, colored silhouettes, and that's how they're rendered here. They're just in the background as mostly undefined blue silhouettes. Which allows you to focus on the main cast, but still get a sense of more than just the Holograms and the Misfits at this house party. There are other people there. What I particularly enjoy, however, is the very last panel, where Clash asks everyone else, the non-Holograms and non-Misfits who haven't got to sing all night, to come on stage for the all-star jam session. And in this last panel, all of the Holograms and Misfits are rendered in that blue silhouette, and everyone else up on stage with Clash is fully rendered in detail and color. That's a really nice touch. Siobhan Keenan. I'm sure I butchered that, and I apologize, but that was a really cool choice there. Well done. Moving on. This is a Shayna story, and it takes place before she goes on her fashion internship. So she's graduating from... She's got her fashion finals, which involves a fashion show, and she has landed someone to model that she's really excited about. But she's come down with a cold, and her sisters aren't really equipped to help her. So her model actually shows up and helps her do at least one of the outfits. And I do appreciate that she masks up when he comes over. That's nice. So even though she only has one outfit, it goes off really well. The holograms do say, "Hey, we could just do the hologram stuff, to show off your outfits." And she's like, "No, they have to actually, making them is part of the thing, and they have to stand up to scrutiny. They'll be touching them and looking at stuff. So thank you, but no." So anyway, Shayna passes with her one outfit. Her model actually gets some more exposure, and seems like they're going to get some more work out of that, so that's cool. And Gem of the Holograms is playing the fashion finals. They're guesting as an act, and they're wearing the outfits holograms of the outfits that Shayna didn't get around to making. Nah, that's sweet. So, Shayna speaks to Andre, her model, about being able to balance her music career and her fashion career. And she says, "I love them both, and but it doesn't seem like I can do them both. I have to pick one or the other." And Andre, her fashion, or her model, says, "Why choose one if you're great at both? You can make it work. I know you can." And she closes by saying, "I'm not sure how to balance my passions. Andre gave me a lot to think about, but no buts. Tonight was amazing, and I'm going to hold on to this feeling as long as I can." Cool. Except, that's not what happens. Because she quits the band and she moves to Milan to do the fashion internship. So, that's not what happens, though. I mean, it's a neat little one-off story, but it doesn't really fit. I mean, she could have just changed her mind, I suppose, but it does feel like a weird one-off to insert when it doesn't actually lead into what did happen. Oh well. Next!